Hello there, and thank you so much for volunteering your time and efforts to our annual Legacy of Champions marching band competition. The logistics team is here to ensure that all the visiting bands and their fans have safe and efficient access to the Trojan Nation campus. We assist with supporting the visiting bands and their boosters, as well as the equipment and any transportation of equipment that they need. We transport the equipment, the props, to and from the performance area, and we aim to make sure that their equipment, the students, and the boosters are treated with respect and that we maintain a great attitude of service. Personnel included would be truck and equipment attendant, bus parking attendant, traffic control, equipment haulers, and paid parking attendants. The truck and equipment attendants are responsible for making sure that all of the equipment and the trucks are directed to the correct parking area, that they're parked, unloaded, and that equipment is moved when needed. We must work to maintain the safety of the truck of equipment that are in our facilities, and we want to enforce all rules and regulations that apply with that. Any incidents that need to be reported must be reported immediately, and any safety regulations that we would usually uphold, we want to make sure are especially upheld on that day. Be very gentle with what you're transporting. If there's someone on the equipment trailer with you, please be gentle with them and make sure that they are seated or hanging on at any time that you start or stop. The bus parking attendant is very similar to the truck and equipment attendant. They are responsible for ensuring that the buses are parked correctly and are parked in the outline that will be given to them before the shift so that the buses are able to get into the parking lot efficiently and exit when needed. Traffic control is extremely important. That ensures the safety of all of our guests and our own people here at the Legacy of Champions. Please make sure that you are encouraging slower speeds, that you're monitoring, making sure that there's safe crossing for our pedestrians, that you're able to halt cars, and that you're able to just continuously monitor the area around you and make sure that everyone around you is as safe as possible. Equipment haulers need to ensure that the equipment is safely and successfully taken from the trailer to the warm-up area and directly to the field. Props may also be included in that, and we ask that you are very safe with any equipment that we are transporting, and that if people are riding on the trailers, that they are hanging on or seated as often as possible, especially if there is a sudden start or stop. Paid parking attendants will collect money and will direct people on where to park when they enter our paid parking lots. When you collect the money, please make sure that you're able to keep track of how much you've collected, of how much change you've given, and we will have LOC volunteers coming around to give change if needed. Keep the money secure at all times to ensure that no one is able to get into it, and make sure that you are as polite and kind as possible to our guests that are parking to come and watch the Legacy of Champions band competition. All areas will need to report to your coordinator, which is Jason Swiggle. We encourage you to come early to your shifts rather than just on time so that you're able to see how the flow is going before your shift and ask as many questions as you need to. Thank you so much again for volunteering.